What's up, YouTube? Mad Max here. Trying to avoid a speed bump in my latest acquisition, a Mark IV R32. Let's check it out. Alright, so now that the M3 is gone, what did it owe me? Not a lot. I purchased the car initially for $6,000. I bought a set of wheels for $450. I purchased a used steering wheel for $150. And I purchased a used factory radio for $70. I also purchased a Section 2, which would be the mid-pipe, for $50. And I got a muffler from my friend's dad for free. I also got a set of clear corners for free, which really made the car look a little bit better in the front. And that was about it. Oh, one last thing. The passenger seat airbag sensor was bad, so I got a module that tricked the computer into thinking that there was always somebody in there for approximately $20, plus various hardware and cleaning equipment. So grand total into the car, I had $5,800 into it. Wait a minute. I bought the car for $6,000. How did I have $5,800 into it? Well, I sold the catback that I pulled off of the car, as well as the Section 2 that had cracked. I had sold that for $500, and I sold the wheels that I pulled off of the car for $600. So, I was into the car for less than $6,000. And what did I get in trade? This. Not only did I get the car, but I got cash on top, which makes this car a steal. Unfortunately, I forgot my camera when I picked it up yesterday, which seems to always be the case. So I didn't really get to get the initial driving impressions on film, but we'll go through some ups and downs of this car initially before I really work on it and get the car better. First off, this car is low. And when I say low, I mean obscenely low. Like scraping the ground on every bump low. It's ridiculous. Car's got coilovers. It's got a Seat Cupra R lip, and it's just so low. It's like, I can't even explain how low this car is. My driveway, which I've had Lamborghinis in, I've had all sorts of low BMWs, Mercedes in my driveway. They pull straight in just fine. My driveway's like, not a big deal. Nice and flat coming in, nice and flat going up, slight incline. This car cannot pull into my driveway straight. The clearance is literally less than the key standing up, which is about that. It seems like a lot when I do this, but it's not. It's not at all. So, what do I think about driving the car? Well, listen. It sounds awesome. This car has no cats, no resonators, and stock mufflers. It sounds amazing. It is awesome. It has nice little backfire let off of the gas. It's just a f***ing riot to drive. Shifter, definitely not so good. Shifter is pretty long in terms of throws, and I think it's a little vague. And you can't heel and toe, at least not with the factory gas pedal, or for me. I know that my friend who has one has an extension on his gas pedal so that he can heel toe it. And I wish I really could, because this engine just, oh, it sounds so good. In terms of handling, car's great. It sticks around the corner very well. It's not an M3. It's not a sports car. It's a hot hatch. It's just a fun little car to drive. I have to say, I did about 100 miles or 150 miles in this yesterday between picking it up and then having to drive back because the kid that I bought it from didn't get the immobilizer reactivated, and they had to crack open the ECU to reactivate the immobilizer. It was just a pain in the ass. But it's done. My key is programmed. And I only have 2 lights on the dash now, which for a Volkswagen, that's typical. Check engine light will definitely be off very soon. Car has no rear O2s plugged in right now, and the tune does allow for rear O2s. So we are going to reinstall a set and get this check engine light off. I think a lot of the fun in this car is due to the fact that it's not that fast. I know Volkswagen people are about to jump through the computer screen at me and tell me I'm wrong, VRs are fast. VRs are not fast. They sound really good. VRs are not fast. They're just not fast. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if you got a 7-second VR6 turbo, whatever. It costs you buttloads of money to get a VR to go fast. VRs sound really good. The power delivery is way smoother than a 4-cylinder that would fit in this general area where VR6 fits. There's just no way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to bust everybody's bubble on the VR thing. They're just not fast. But they're a lot of fun. And they're pretty reliable, believe it or not. I know a few people that have had these, and they're very happy with the performance of these engines. This particular car has 176,000 miles on it, and it purrs like a kitten. Alright, so today we're in Pine Brook, New Jersey. We're gonna have this guy's SSR attempt to repair the ex-girlfriend pinstripe special. Not pretty. Let's see how it comes out. I gotta save that. That's hysterical.
What is this?
It says 27389A 2004 VW R32. Ooh, this must have been when the car got traded in. So I think this car's had like 2 or 3 owners. So at some point. So shiny. Oh yeah, we gotta get the atoms in there. There we go. Gotta get the atoms in there. Then just gotta crank this up. I like how somebody welded the oil pan too when they cracked it on something.
What do you want in there? This is yours?
Yeah.
What do you want in there?
I want to bring it up so it's level with the back. Higher. I can't put it any lower. If I put it any lower, it won't make it out of the driveway. Oh, thank God. I have clearance, Clarence. Much better. I can drive it now. Got the brake light switch. Got my replacement O2 sensor because one of the O2 sensors they sent me was bad. Gotta redo work. No big deal. So today, gonna replace this bad boy. Shouldn't take too long. I probably just cursed myself with that. I hope you can see that. There's a switch up here, which I can get my hand on. And I just twist it out. Let's see if I can pull it down. Come on, you little... Ay, 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 ay. Let's see if I can sneak it out. Come on. There we go. Apparently this thing goes bad. Hopefully you can see it in the shot there. There we go. There we go. Bad plug. There we go. And I'm going to turn off the camera for the rest of this so I can sneak in here. So, as you can see, brake light switch. And it extends out as you press the brake. What a novel concept. Let's test it out. sells. I love it. I absolutely love it. It is the most misunderstood hot hatch ever made. Everybody thinks that this is supposed to be a fast car, and it's not. It's supposed to handle really well, which it does. It's supposed to be quick, but not super fast. And what this basically boils down to is, this car is a hot GT hatch. A Grand Touring hatch? Let's call it a Grand Touring hatch. It's a Grand Touring hatch. It's comfortable, or relatively comfortable, for what at the time was a $24,000, $25,000 car. It sounds, well, there's no words for the sound. The sound is amazing. And again, not the fastest car on the road, not the slowest car on the road, but it is immensely fun to drive, and it's a great road trip car. It's fun. It's lively. It's not the fastest. It never will be the fastest. It never was the fastest when it came out. But it was cool because it had a unique engine in it. It had this VR6, this narrow 12-degree six-cylinder that squeezed transversely into the front of this car, where a four-cylinder really belonged. And it's just a unique engine. It's unique in its power delivery, it's unique in its sound, and it's uniquely fun. Thanks for watching. I am going to miss it, but it's gotta go. Unfortunately, I have to pay for the ML engine, and